there, right where his head is the piggy. We have barnyard animals tonight.
It's getting to this point, folks.
We're starting to get punchy being in the house all the time.
This is our 25th episode.
In a row. In a row.
We haven't missed one.
Nope. So here we are. Everybody's here. All the barnyard animals and all the herbs.
If you could see my dogs right now, they're just passed out on the ground. But there's a lot of green in my
Yes, it's a green evening.
And the reason why is because I am making the green goddess.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. It is one of my favorite dressings, and I so rarely get to have it because unless you make it from scratch or in a restaurant that makes it right there on the premises, anything you get in the jar isn't even remotely close.
It's not even close. And
the
reason why I realize no one makes it is because the amount of elements in the traditional one are so specific and they're effective. But the thing is that you make a gallon of it, and you can just live off it.
Yeah. Now, where did you get the recipe?
So, you're not going to believe this, but I actually have a connection to this salad because my relatives, when they first came to this country, they opened up a restaurant in Northern California, north of San Francisco, called Tony's Seafood. And it's been there since, I think, 1943 or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Still there. And all of my grandma and my great aunt's recipes were the recipes they used then. They owned it for years, my second cousins, and then they just sold it to, I think it's called the Tamales Oyster Company. They're gonna kill me for not knowing this right now. Anyway, we'll put up the website.
Yeah.
But it's like a different thing. So. And that's fine. And it used to be Tony's Seafood for years, and it's just the best damn seafood, fresh caught, fresh oysters, amazing food. And my grandmother came up with most of the recipes that they still use to this day. So, now her cousin Mary, stay with me.
Okay, we're here.
Cousin Mary. Okay, her cousin Mary's parents were chefs, and instead of being in Northern California Bay Area, they went to New Orleans.
Oh.
And Mary's father was a chef at the Palace Hotel there.
Oh, cool.
Now, let's go back to San Francisco. 1920 Palace Hotel. That's where Green Goddess was invented. And I think, and my mom will probably screaming at this right now if she's watching it, I'm getting it all wrong. But it was something like he was in San Francisco and learned it from there, and then he went to New Orleans and took the goddess and all the other recipes, of course, that he learned to New Orleans. So we've been making this for a really long time. I know it was super popular in the 70s.
Yeah.
We've been making it for a very, very long time in my family. So this is the recipe that I've had that was, everybody just makes. My grandma had it in her stuff. And we just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's very green. It's very herbal, fragrant, but it's really the best damn dressing there is. You love it.
So good.
You can just eat it with carrots and okra, any kind of raw vegetable. Put it on a hamburger or your sandwich, or it's a fantastic flavor. And most of the reason why is because of the tarragon.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible place for tarragon and the flavor. And then it's got these other crazy herbs in it. Chervil.
Yes, chervil.
Fine French parsley that is very delicate and has a specific flavor, and and it's in the French fine herb that you buy, and then this regular old Italian parsley. I put avocado in mine.
Oh, I've had it with avocado in it. I like it.
I think it makes it creamier, and I like what a little avocado does to it, not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the scallions or chives. If I'm really doing it right, it's really chives.
Chives, yep.
And if you're really hardcore, you would make your own mayo. But we don't have time. Whisking.
Yeah.
But it really is fantastic. And then, as I was telling you before, I got this at Whole Foods. I cannot believe they had it. It was the wild caught GMO.
That is awesome.
And this is the kind I like because, as we were saying, for the Caesar salad, it comes in like a little toothpaste tube. You don't have to look at fish.
Mm-hmm.
Just know it's in there.
Yeah, it's awesome. That is the best way to have it.
But the flavor, you need it.
Yeah.
If you don't like this kind of thing, do it because you need it for the flavor.
It doesn't even remotely taste like anchovy, but if it's not in there, it doesn't taste right.
No.
And I don't like anchovies.
That's right. It won't be right, and you don't want that to happen. Okay.
No.
So I'm making this. Oh dear God, did I not bring oh my God, I didn't bring the extension cord over.
Now, what? How are you going to do this without the extension cord, Corona girl?
Okay, I'm going to go run and get it. You're going to do song and dance.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about while you're gone. This is my new discovery. If you take those scallions and they're really fresh and cut the ends off, you can plant those ends and regrow the scallions.
I love that. And guess what? I'm going to do it today.
I'm so excited. So yes, take a picture of it. Grip.
Where's the grip? Where's the grip? Where's the best boy?
I know. Oh, I love the way it looks on your counter.
Isn't that a good look? It's fantastic.
It's very lovely. I like it. Yes. That right there is Corona.
What can I say? I mean, it's like, okay. So the first thing that you want to do is, oh my God. And then did I tell you I found a shallot like that?
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
I was skipping down the aisles of Whole Foods going, yay!
Wow.
Because I found everything. And then, of course, when I got home, I realized I forgot something. I digress. Anyways, so I'm going to just get one
That's
little.
That's exciting to find a shallot. Holy cow.
Shallot is so tender. Mm-hmm. People discount these kind of things like, oh, it's just an onion and all that. No, it's not just an onion. And like the Chipotle onions and stuff like that, they all have different subtle flavors. And if a recipe calls for it, really try to get the real thing. Of course, we understand substitution, right?
Yeah.
But if you can find the real thing, it really is fantastic.
Well, I've never been known to weep while I'm cutting up a shallot. They just don't, this doesn't have the same strength as an onion, which is why you prefer it in a dressing.
Remember how we were saying, like I was saying, like I don't like red onions, and you and I both take them out of salads at restaurants?
Yeah.
With shallot, I can actually fine chop this and put it in my salad. I did today for lunch, and it was fine.
Oh, and have you made crispy shallots for your salad? Oh, so good.
So I'm cutting these. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm cutting these. It's one shallot, okay? And I'm going to finely chop it. And what you want to do is, I don't know, I just do this with everything. Tell me if I just repeat myself every time.
I might not know because I've been locked in the house for too many days.
So if you take your, there's olive oil in this, and you put, a few. Let's see, how much am I going to put in this? I'm looking at the recipe and I don't see it on there, but I know. That's just sad. Okay. So I will put it in the real recipe, but I like to just let things sit for at least 5 or 10 minutes that are of a really strong flavor, be it herbs or roots or whatever the case may be, while you're doing everything else, because it infuses it. And if you want to do it even longer, it's even better,
Well, and the cheating way, and wouldn't do this with the dressing, is to just warm it up, the oil up a little bit, and then put the herbs in there. And that actually helps extract some of that oils out of the herbs.
So that was olive oil, 1 small shallot. Now I'm going to do some chopped 1 clove of garlic. This is not overly garlicky, but you need it. And then, you notice I'm not using Cuisinart. I'm using a Vitamix.
Okay.
My little mini pro is too small. So normally I would make this in a regular size Cuisinart, because you have to get it to emulsify and get that beautiful, chemistry going, so that you get all the flavors melded together. Okay. Now, I made a mistake.
Oh no! Already?
Well, that's just with the vinegar, but I'm not going to go there yet. Okay, so the tarragon, you need chopped about 3 tablespoons.
It's a good healthy amount of tarragon, that's for sure, because tarragon is a strong herb.
It's very strong, and I don't recommend it for other things in this amount at all. Like, this is the only thing I know of where you would use this much tarragon.
Yeah.
And I especially needed it because my mistake was I didn't buy the champagne or tarragon vinegar. So
you need a little extra hit.
Yeah, I need a little bit of extra. So I'm probably just going to use this entire thing I just bought.
That crazy restaurant I worked in where I got the carrot salad recipe from, that was our signature dressing, was creamy tarragon dressing, and it was loaded with tarragon, and it was so good.
It's just so
very similar, very creamy and very heavy tarragon.
When you have it, it kind of overpowers everything, but it's so good in this application. Okay, so then I'm going to do about a tablespoon of this chervil. I think I'm saying it the right way.
Chervil.
I'm going to grab some of this. It's so tender and
doesn't it have kind of a lemony flavor?
I'm going to taste it right now. Well, my memory is it's anisey, but oh my God. It's so different from parsley.
Yeah, it is very different.
And you need this balance. Don't think that you can just leave out something. You know what I mean? I mean, of course.
Well, the whole thing about Green Goddess is it's green, and you have to put in lots of different green things.
It's a fragrant herbal thing. Okay, so that's just going to sit there for a little while. I'm going to do a half an avocado. Didn't chop off my hand this time.
That's excellent.
Oh, I got some of those pears you got yesterday.
Weren't they beautiful?
Oh my God, I can't wait to have one.
They were like a painting when you walked in.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, then it's just a little bit of salt, a couple of dashes of salt.
Do you have regular parsley going in there or no?
Yes, I do. I'm going to put some regular Italian leaf, about 1/8 of a cup, roughly chopped.
So the tarragon, the French and the Italians are in the pot together.
Yes, they are. And do you have a preference? I mean, I'm sure you do, for Italian flat leaf versus curly. I never get curly parsley.
I like flat leaf, and that's what I grow in my yard, is the flat leaf. I have a little bit of curly because sometimes you just need that, but mostly it's flat leaf.
So there's a lot of parsley, which has its own distinct flavor. This is getting really green now. And then about 1/8 of a cup of the scallions or chives. It should be chives, but you get what you get. It's fine.
This is what we get. Now save those ends so you can put them in the oven.
What I'm doing, I'm not using the white part. I'm using the green part anyway.
Yeah.
So put them off right here.
Perfect.
I'm going to grow these. I'm putting them in water.
Yay. I'm so excited.
I washed these. I'm going to do, about an eighth of a cup chopped of just the green part. And this is a great flavor also.
I have chives in my yard.
I love chives. They come in so many different little kinds. There's like the garlic chives, regular ones.
Now you can also do the same thing you're doing with that scallion. Do the same thing with the leek. If you cut off the end of the leek with the roots and put that in a pot, it will grow.
I'm gonna do this with every root thing I have.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Why not? Okay. All right. We're gonna go with the 1 tablespoon of anchovy paste. I'm just gonna guess.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to use the spoon.
You don't need to. I'm sure you know how much a tablespoon looks like. And you're not like me who needs to go, yeah, I guessed that right.
That's looking like, you just get the vision of the tablespoon in your
Yep.
mind. I'm just envisioning it. Okay. So that's that. Thank you, little fish, for giving your.
Yes, and you can put that back in the refrigerator. It's so awesome.
Yes, I will be using that. That'll make me want to make a Caesar again. Okay. Then you're going to use a little bit of lemon juice. I would say half a lemon's worth.
Okay.
And then you've got sour cream, mayo, and vinegar. And then
whoa, sour cream and mayo. What could be better?
I know. We should do a show where we make mayonnaise because that's
yeah. There's nothing as good as homemade. That's for sure.
Kind of just the basis for everything. Everything that tastes good.
I know. Our fat life.
So it's about half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm actually going to take a tablespoon and eyeball this because I hate cleaning out the cups. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking,
how much do you need?
That looks about right.
How much?
Half a cup.
Oh, okay.
And then you do a 1/4 cup of sour cream.
Yum.
Yeah.
My little sister liked sour cream on everything. Pancakes, potatoes. Oh, she was a big sour cream girl.
You can also do creme fraiche. There is a difference, I think. All these things have subtle differences, and if it calls for it, some people like to do it with creme fraiche, and some people like more sour cream over mayonnaise. I like more mayonnaise over sour cream personally in the flavor department. Okay, here's my mistake. So it should be champagne vinaigrette or some white wine vinegar or ultimately tarragon vinegar. And I forgot.
Okay.
Only other vinegars I have are balsamic. I have this rose lavender thing. I have some other kind of white vinegar. And those aren't going to work because they're infused. Well, the other one has mint in it.
Oh, no.
So I have this. I just bought apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to do it.
It's not perfectly traditional, but it's going to be better than all of those other ones you have.
I think it will be fine because it's only, how much is it? Oh my God. I didn't even put down how much it was. Wow. Okay.
Really? You're going to guess?
I'm thinking about what, I think it's about probably a couple tablespoons. If I need more, I'm going to taste it and I will know. So I'll figure it out. Sometimes you just have to do that,
Well, you've had it enough. You know what it is.
Yeah. I'm not afraid.
I'm moving forward unafraid.
Okay, everything's on here tight. It's not going to explode in my face and go viral. Okay.
Here we go, unafraid.
That's my greatest fear. Okay, here we go.
Woo! There it goes. I can see it.
So what I'm going to do is mix it around a little bit.
Yeah, push those herbs down a little.
It's herby.
It's herby.
It might be. Oh no, this is the perfect consistency.
Does
And
it
you
smell
great.
really good?
These Vitamixes can really. I've made soup in these things. They're incredible machines. They really, really are. I love them. I try to just keep this one for smoothies, but sometimes I have to do other things. This is looking perfect color, and it's the most beautiful color green.
It's a pale green. It really is so pretty too.
It's a gorgeous color. What did I do? Oh.
Yeah, if you don't have it on there just right, they will not go.
Oh my God.
Is it so good? That thing is really quiet.
From your end. I can't hear myself think. Okay. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's just choose it. You know what? Wow.
Do you need any more vinegar?
I don't think so.
Cool.
But look at this color. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
So good. I might want to put a tiny bit more vinegar, actually. Now that I think about it. But the consistency is perfect.
Yeah, it's a very creamy dressing, and when you get it, like if you buy that in a jar at the store, all it is creamy, and there's like no herb flavor. It's just awful.
I don't know what it is. I just don't know if it's like doesn't make sense to like mass market it or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know if or if they cut corners on the kind of herbs you put in, and they put in 2 or 3 and that's it.
There's a couple things in life where people make a lot of money. 1, soda fountain. 2, salad dressing. Okay. They probably don't want to cut the return on investment on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I am really excited about this. And believe me, I need a few salads.
Yeah. I think we could all talk about salad in the coming future here. The very real future.
It's important to have a couple salad bowls. Oh my God. That was it. It's perfect.
Yay.
Wow. Love it.
So what are you going to put it on?
I'm going to put it on. You have to use a tougher, lettuce. You can do. I'm going to do butter leaf, and I bought some romaine. Probably put it on butter leaf, but because it looks kind of strong and young.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't want to put it on like spring mixes and stuff like that. It'll just wilt it. You can put it on baby kale. You could put it on, really anything you want. But it's so yummy. You will not believe this. Like, I'm just trying to encourage people. Just try it. It's so worth it.
I've actually used it with fish before. I've coated the fish with it. Oh, it's so good.
Well, think about like when you use tartar sauce for fish.
Mm-hmm.
This would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, it's great. I'm going to bring you some for your salad tonight.
Thank you. Well, we're going to have artichokes, and that'll be a great dip for the artichokes.
That'll be perfect for it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's what's going on.
That happened. And now you just have to make a salad and you're good to go.
I'm going to go plant these little Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully I won't dig them up.
Yeah. Well, that would be fine in a pot. Like I'm putting mine as the centerpiece of my flower pots now. I'm going to use herbs and celery and carrot tops. Like you can do the top of a carrot. It won't grow the carrot, but it will grow the greens, those feathery, beautiful greens, and you can eat those.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I always love the greenery of the carrot.
Yeah. You can make like a pesto out of that.
Oh my God, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
I also heard, and I've done this before, where you plant, garlic and chive and different things like that with as an anti, infestation thing.
Yep.
Bug, right?
Yep. If you plant them around your tomatoes and things like that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
when-
Well, thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
And everybody else out there, do try it because there's nothing like a real green goddess.
You're a green goddess, everyone.
You're a green goddess. Everybody, enjoy your evening tonight.
Stay safe and well. Do something fun tonight. What are you gonna do? Is it watch a movie?
I'm watching Network. I taped it.
That seems like par for the course,
Doesn't it? It was on, so I'm watching it.
I'm watching. Well, I'm on episode 3 of the Hillary documentary on Hulu.
Okay, I'll try.
It's a mind blower. I'm telling you.
know, my heart got so broken. I'm gonna try and watch it.
It's helping me. I
Good.
think. It's
Okay.
helping. Yeah, it's really, really well done. I'm fascinated. A lot of things I didn't know, and their access, the filmmakers' access to them, and just it's pretty damn poignant, and you really feel like a connection to people that you maybe had not felt one to in that way before, or whatever the mass media thinks of them. I feel like it's a really great story, and one should see it.
Well, the other one on my list is our dear friend Kirk Ellis's miniseries of John Adams. So
And
that's also on my list.
Miniseries on HBO with Paul Giamatti
And yeah, Laura Linney, who we just finished watching in Ozark. Oh,
I highly recommend it. I have it in my Amazon queue, John Adams, and I remember when I saw it when it came out, I was just blown away. The early forefathers is such a story that every American should watch that right now.
yeah. Well, I'll put some links in our YouTube channel to the couple of things we're talking about and see what people want to watch.
Got nothing else to do.
We're just gonna watch things.
I'm really busy making a TV show. Not this one, but another one actually. And this has just been a really, really. It's all new territory. It's
all
kind of
different now.
Great challenge to figure out how to make something where you're doing it from your house by yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's usually a very collaborative sport.
It is, but I'm just grateful to have work and to be able to cook. My calm of the day.
That's it. This is it. The calm. Thank you for your green goddess.
To all the goddess in you.
That's right. Manja.